Yo, what is going on, guys? You got Glop, and today I'm bringing you another RU Showdown Live. Today we're going to be featuring a team built by Mac3. It is a double fighting type spam kind of team. It's using Aurora Veil and a Sash lead, basically to just try to set up to basically wear down each other's checks and counters. Pretty self-explanatory. So we're just going to run with this, see how it goes. I think that the last RU Live I did was very successful, so I wanted to, come back to the tier and see what we can do. So I'm pretty excited about this. Thank you guys for all the support lately on the Showdown Lives. I've been meaning to do more of these, but I know that Clover is like really big right now. So obviously I want to capitalize on that and make sure you guys are enjoying that content as well. But, when it comes to competitive, that's what I really enjoy. So we're not too high in the ladder. I don't think I've played in this account since the last time that I played in this tier. But, the games aren't going to be like terrible. So looking at this team here, kind of interesting. You don't really see a lot of Kingler typically. Copperaja and Gastrodon looks like a pretty standard defensive core, along with Coughing in there or Wheezing rather, for some extra support. In terms of leads, I'm thinking that getting up hazards early is pretty good, but also Vanillic seems to do well too. I think I'm gonna opt to lead off with Dreadnought here, maybe. Savali Ghost really goes in this guy. I think if I get rid of Charizard, I just win with that, straight up. So, I'm going to lead off with Dreadnought, just because I don't want Charizard, killing all my team for free. As I actually lead with Charizard, so this is wonderful for us. I'm just going to throw up rocks. I don't think they stay in, but they actually do, and they go for Focus Blast, which is crazy. Okay. That makes me believe that this is a choiced variant, however. So I'm actually going to pivot into Savali Ghost, as they are not choiced. Okay, well that's terrible for us. A little bit of a threat right now. I don't know if they are max speed or not. I'm assuming they are. So I'm going to go for Flame Charge first, as we just barely take that Fire Blast. And then I can follow it up with a multi-attack in the next turn. Really unfortunate that it played out this way, and probably I should have just sacked my lead, but I'm pretty confident we can play around this. So that does an excellent amount of damage. That's going to give us an opportunity to revenge kill this with, I want to say, Verzion. That doesn't really allow... Yeah, I mean, it allows in the Wheezing, but that kind of gives a setup to Vanillic, so... Although it would be annoying if they got up T-Spikes. That being said, I really don't have any other plays around this. The only other thing I could do is Shell Smash up with Turtonator, but then Gastrodon just comes in, so that's not the best play. I'm going to go Verzion and just fire off an Air Slash. Thankfully, we're able to connect there, so really is going to come down to what my opponent wants to do next. They do decide to go out into Wheezing, which I think is the right play. Couple options here. Could go with the Dreadnought, try to get that thing in. I think that's what I'm going to do. As I go for Sludge Wave, which is fine. I'm going to go out here into Vanillic, and I'm going to go for, I believe, Taunt. Really don't want T-Spikes going up. Although at the same time, they don't really have a switch in. I think it will Taunt nonetheless. As this is just a very strangely offensive team. Gonna set up my Veil here. As we were able to take the Flamethrower. Thankfully, you don't get burned. And I can throw off a Freeze Dry or a Blizzard pretty freely, actually. And I think from here, I want to maybe go out into Scrafty. It's looking pretty good. Although I want to make sure I can still deal with Raichu later on in the game. I could set up Shell Smash with Turtonator, but if he has Haze, that's really annoying. Although I really don't think he does, based on the way he's playing this. I think I'm going to go to Scrafty. Just try going for it. He's not neutralizing gas, is he? No, he's Levitate. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go for DD. He might have Paint Split. I didn't think about that. Shoot. He does have Clear Smog, though. Okay. We'll just knock this thing off and get this kill. Assault Vest. Interesting. Okay. So they could get in their Kingler, but I know I'll take a Superpower. They should go out into Raichu. Do not agree with that. Gonna go for Dragon Dance here. Thankfully, we do not get statused. And I want to say that's game. Yeah, because we're just going to clean up the rest of their team with the Moxie Steamroll. So that's going to be it for this one. Capraja, not going to take close combat.
That's a lot of damage.
Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, I was a little bit worried at the start, but looks like we were able to pull it out here. Shout outs to my buddy Nickelcat. That's what I named this after. Pretty sure Scrafty is like his favorite Pokemon. Good stuff. All right, so that's one down. Yeah, I figured that Veil offense would be good at the lower ladder just because a lot of teams can't deal with that kind of pressure. Or maybe a more inexperienced player won't be able to play around the threats so easily. Gonna lead with Dreadnought this time. I can bulldoze the Galvantula and then finish it off with a liquidation. As I should lead with Verzion. Kind of a threat, but I think I want to get at my rocks nonetheless. Alright, so we're able to take that. From here, really don't have any switch-ins. I think I'm going to do what I should have done last time and just leave in my my lead. So they finish us off with CC. That's going to give us a Shell Smash with Turtonator, I want to say. I just don't know if Vaporeon will drop to that. I do want to calc that. I wish I had imported the set earlier. I think I'm going to just see if they have it in here. They should. I didn't even consider Verzion could be Taunt, which is an idea, but I don't think it is. So if it's Fizdef, +2 Draco does not knock it out. I could go out into Savelli Ghost. But I think that thing just wins if I get rid of Drapion or weaken it. So I think I will just make the Turtonator play. It's pretty sensible. If they have Taunt, so be it. So Vaporeon is going to come out here. Gonna Draco. Do a good amount of damage as they wish up. So we'll Shell Smash here, expecting a Protect. Yep. And we can throw off another one, or even go for Earthquake. I think I like Earthquake here. As they're going to Wish again. I don't think you're protecting this time, though. He actually does. Okay. We'll Earthquake first. Because if he doesn't Wish here, then he's going to be in range of the next attack. I really feel like you make a play here, right? Maybe I think I'm going to Shell Smash. Damn, he actually called that. Okay. Draco should knock it out, though. He could sack somebody, knowing that. I don't think I need to predict, though. I think just getting damage on the team is what I want, yeah. And I'm at 4 times speed. I don't think they have priority. So I might just win here, honestly. Yeah, like, who's outspeeding this? Nobody. I'm pretty sure everybody drops to Earthquake besides Verzion. This has to drop, right? Could be Shuka. I don't think it's Shuka. I don't know what they run in this tier, quite honestly, but we'll try it. As we are able to knock that out. I think they kind of messed up. Yeah, this is looking like a wrap. Provided we hit Fire Blast. I will go for that, though. Awesome. Yeah, that's game. The other 3 just dropped to Earthquake, so... I'm sorry, Silent Zero. You're gonna have to try harder that next time, mate. Earthquake this. Yeah, it's over. Alright, good stuff, team. I definitely like the idea of the 2 fighting types to overwhelm the opponent. In fact, it reminds me a lot of Generation 5 RU. That's actually my favorite tier of all time. I remember at one point I was actually like top of the ladder for a month and a half straight. And back in Gen 5 was notorious for introducing a lot of new fighting types. So every tier had like a set of 2 or 3 fighting types that were just dominant in the meta. And I really loved using Medicham and Hariyama. It's actually 2 of the Pokemon I used on my team to get to number 1 back then. So it's a little bit nostalgic for me in a sense. It seems we were taking a little bit longer to find an opponent. Probably just because we're playing against better players now. So we're versus I Had a Nickname. Interesting team. The Rockers, Duraludon, Defog, Bird, Cramorant, whatever the thing's called. Could be Spin on Delmise or just SD Trap. I think I want to lead off with Dreadnought here. Kind of like that idea. As I lead with Delmise. So, if they Rapid Spin, then that's kind of screwed. Well, let me think about it. If I Rocks and they Rapid Spin, then they just outspeed me. They might not outspeed me in the next turn, unless they're max speed. I don't think they would be. So I'm actually going to go for Rocks here, as they go for Brick Break. Where am I at, dude? Head Smash should do a significant amount of damage. And it might even KO them. Or I might even KO myself from recoil. So we'll try that. Nice. Okay, I think we block a spin then, right? Well, they didn't go for spin. So let's think. If we go out to Vanillux, then that invites in Scrafty. I don't think I mind that, though. Nothing wants to take a Blizzard, so I'm going to go for that. And I want to keep my rocks up, so Freeze Ray might be better, technically, if we want to hit Cramorant. I think we're going to Blizzard nonetheless. Because if they're, like, defensive Cramorant, they have to be max speed to outspeed me. So I could just follow it up with a Freeze Dry in the next turn. Alright, so we're able to pick that off. Let's see if they do in response. They should go Scrafty, I think. Which I will definitely taunt, for sure. I apologize if my screen just changed a little bit there. I had my like blue light filter thing to switch at a certain time. So that's probably what just happened. I don't know if we'll see it in the recording, but yeah, so definitely want to taunt this thing.
Oh no!
It's a Focus Punch. Hello? What is going on? I mean, interesting play. That's for sure. What do I want to do here? Could go out into Turtonator. I think I like that play. Let's think. At +2, would I be faster than them at +1? They would hit 354, and I would hit 360 something. Okay, so I would be faster. Virizian's an idea here too. It looks really good, actually. The only annoying thing is that if they have a... I mean, if they Focus Punch again, then I'm going to take big damage, obviously. How important is Gespenst or Savali Ghost here? I don't know. Not too important. I think I'm going to go out into Turtonator. Yeah. And we'll just go for Shell Smash. Like, they could Focus Punch again, I guess. But we should live that. Unless they're like banded or something crazy. If they're banded, then we get free setup with Savali. So I'm curious how they'll play this here. They could go out into Cramorant, but then we just knock that out with Draco. At least that's what I've seen from testing. They seem to be thinking. I'll put the timer on. But yeah, I'm really loving these lower tiers. OU just feels so stale right now. I really can't stand that meta. And it's nice to be able to play Sword and Shield in these tiers that are like not so, well, cancerous, for lack of a better word. It almost feels like a different game. Because that's why I've been focusing so much on randoms, is because I was trying to avoid OU, but this is nice. I like this. So this is going to hurt. Are you banded? No, you're not. Okay, well, regardless, we can just go for Fire Blast now. Hopefully we connect. We are able to land, get a crit. They have Foul Play. Damn, okay. This is a really weird Scrafty set. Let's think. If I go to this, then I get in... If I go to Savali Ghost, that's going to bait in Drapion, which Scrafty can set up on. And probably just win the game, right? I'll need 2 DDs. If I go to Virizion, then also brings out Drapion, but I think that makes it a clearer shot for Sylvali Ghost. I think that's the way I'm going to play it. Yeah, I'm going to go to Verzion here. And just go for Air Slash. Don't want to mess around with this thing. This could allow in Cramorant, but I don't know. We'll Calm Mind on that, I think. Might be able to take a Hurricane or whatever. They should just sack this here. Like, I guess Focus Punch is technically their best play. Yeah. So, Cramorant coming in will be annoying. I will click Calm Mind on it. I don't think they run Brave Bird. I do not think they're physical. Boltun's going to come out. It's going to have Play Rough, right? That's kind of annoying. But Leaf Storm will knock it out for sure. And if we get rid of this, we only need one Dragon Dance with Scrafty. So I'm going to try to kill this here. Fire Fang does a lot, but we're able to land and knock it out. Excellent. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into Sylvali Ghost because it baits out Drapion to come in. And if Drapion's in when Scrafty hits the field, that's free setup, provided they don't taunt. We'll see how this goes. I would love it if they went to, like, Duraludon and they knocked me out. Because then that would be set up and that would be game, pretty much. We'll see. They're thinking about it. I mean, I would think they should go Cramorant. They do. Do I need an SD? No. Just attack, right? I could SD. I don't need to. I'm just going to attack. Yeah, just knock this thing out. Again, if Drapion comes in, I want that. The only annoying thing is if they set up in front of me, which I would probably lose then. We'll see. It's going to be close. They go to Duraludon, though. Okay. Going to SD in this thing's face. As they go for Night Slash and get a crit. Just gonna multi-attack here. I don't know if it'll KO. Probably will not. Actually does. Wow. Impressive. And so this won't really allow them to set up for free. We can go for Flame Charge. If we lose a speed tie, that's kind of bad, but we'll see. We do lose a speed tie. I'm going to click DD. This game is far too close for my liking. That does nothing. All right, I need to know how much this does. Let's calc this. I doubt they're max HP. I'm pretty sure they're offensive. They have to be offensive to do that much damage to Scrafty, it looks like. Okay, so +1 is doing this much. So I think I should get up another Dragon Dance. I'm gonna go for it. They go for Earthquake, and this should knock it out. Awesome. Whew. That was a close one. That's probably the closest game yet. GG. God. That game had me on the rails, not gonna lie. We'll get a couple more. Maybe like 1 or 2. But yeah, I'm really digging this team. It feels awkward at certain points of the games, but I feel like a lot of that has come from the people we've been facing. They've had some really obscure sets, like Focus Punch and Foul Play on a Scrafty. I've never seen that. It was almost as though they like hand-tailored that team to be to counter like setup stuff. Interesting. So, we've got a game with what appears to be more of a standard team. Scrafty could just, or not Scrafty, Skuntank Probably just offensive support. Maybe has defog. Hitmonlee could be spin. Pharaoh Seed just gonna do its thing. I kind of like the idea of leading with Vanillix here. As they lead off with Vikavolt, so we can taunt this, prevent it from getting up web. They could predict that, but I doubt it. As they go for Thunder... Wow! That is strong. Okay. Let's think about this. So that's definitely Spectacles. I could threaten this with Calm Mind of Urzion. Kind of like that, but Skuntank just comes in. No real way around that, though, right? Could get up rocks. Or just Head Smash. It's just annoying if they go into Pharaoh Seed, is what I'm worried about. How much does Focus Blast do to Skuntank? I want to see. So it looks like it does a lot. The only annoying thing is I have to hit. I'm pretty sure that had to be Specs. Yeah, it had to be Specs to knock me out. I'm gonna go for it. It's only really annoying if they have like Savali Fair. Oh, I just spoke it to life. Jesus. All right, I don't know how much this does. We'll see. This guy's a bitch. Damn it, dude. One miss. That's the risky run with offensive teams, though, is like, he says GG. GG, whatever. I'm over it. I'm over it. It's behind us. I know that guy got lucky as shit. He knows it, too. Didn't we just play this guy? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm gonna lead the same thing. Yeah. So he leads with Galvantula. I'm gonna bulldoze this turn 1. Energy Ball, cool. Rocks or kill? Kind of like rocks. Gonna go for rocks. He gets up web, sure. We'll kill it with liquidation. And then at least we get a switch advantage from there. Web is kind of bad for us, but we'll see. I think I should have prevented web. I don't have any removal in this team, do I? No. Well. I mean, if that's the case, like, theoretically, there was no way I could have stopped that anyways. I don't know what he's thinking about. He should just go into Verzion. Isn't this the guy who, like, shell smashed or went to Vaporeon and, like, never attacked? What is this guy thinking about, dude? You have, like, every single one of these Pokemon. Just pick one. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, he's made his choice. Psychic Fangs. Are you Orb? You are Orb. Okay. Let's think. I know that Vanillix takes one. And I could get up the Veil. That sounds kind of nice. I'm going to do that. Just barely took it. No flinch, thank God. So we'll let him knock us out here. And then just Shell Smash up with Turtonator, right? We will be faster than this. Will we? By 1 point. That is a tech and a half. Well, it depends on if... Okay, yeah. Yeah, we will be faster. By 1 point. That's clutch. Oh, I forgot about that move. That's kind of bad. But could be worse. Earthquake here. Knock this thing out. I mean, Vaporeon is free for him. Indeedy. Why? Are you Scarf? I mean, you have to be if you're gonna try to threaten me here. I'll go for Blast. He is Scarf. Interesting. So, this is looking like a different game. I'm gonna go out to Savali Ghost. And then I think I'm gonna double. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Shouldn't be. Let's think. Because if I... Okay, let's say I just attack, and then he goes out into Drapion, then... Because I could get Scrafty in after this goes down, but then the problem is that he can always go hard into Indeedee and then go for Scarf Dazzling Gleam. So... I feel like if I'm going to double, this has to be the turn, right? I'm doing it. Yep. Going to close combat, I think. I don't like that, but I feel like I have to. If I get damage on this, then I can win with, what's his name? Savali. Okay. Just go for another one, probably. Knock off. Are you Jab? I don't know why he wouldn't have gone in hard into Indeedee. Seems kind of like a misplay to me. Gonna close combat again. Probably gonna regret it. Yep, regretting it a little bit. But we've made our decision. Live, thank you. Okay. So, it's a little bit difficult. If it's a special Virizion, I think we just lose. Not gonna lie. Are you going for Gleam? Or are you going for what? Normal move? Like, what can you lock yourself into here? Gleam. Okay. So, I mean... SD, right? If I SD, he'll go Vaporeon. If he roars... If he has Roar, I can't stop it anyways, right? So I'm gonna SD. Okay, this is good. Gonna Flame Charge here. We'll at least Speed Tie with this thing after the boost. Do I SD again? I have to risk a Speed Tie if I do that, though. And I need the speed for Virizion. I'm gonna Flame Charge. Ugh. Just barely took that. I think we lose, though. It depends. Depends on what Virizion is. He goes out to it here. We should knock this out with Psychic Fangs, right? Bop. I don't know what you're doing, buddy. That was not the play. Vaporeon comes in, this game's over. Well, we've seen how good Leaf Storm is. It might not be over. I could very well miss every single attack. None of these are 100% accurate. But we're gonna hit. This is Glop. This is the mascot. You've redeemed yourself, my child. You know, you really fumbled the bag the first time around, but we clutched it out here. So that's going to do it for this live. I think we're going to end it on a positive note. Overall, pretty good session. You know, the miss was definitely annoying. It was going to be a tough game for sure, but like, I mean, that just threw any chance we had of winning out the window. So we're going to call it with that one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.